Oh my god, so simple and clear, perfectly. Hey guys, my name is Anna. I hope you know that, and I'm here today just to show you another strategy that we work and that we trade, that we use, that we gotta be hoping, that it's gonna be working for us on a Quotex platform. Let's test it out. And here we are, just changing the time frame. It's gonna be 1 minute right here, 30:15 right here, and the candles we're gonna use 10 seconds. Yes, and here we're gonna add the indicators that we just gotta use. Moving average based on the EMA, and here's period, of course, 7, and average rate of change right here is gonna be 7. Yes, just doing all of that sickness. And this is it, just the pack of it, and choosing all the currency pairs with the biggest payouts. And I've been actually telling that maybe on my different channel, but I don't know, our feelings and assumptions and perspectives actually out of the strategy are based on what we see just right here on the chart and strategy. If we are detecting some easy and simple signs and it's quite readable, we could say that it's going to be an easy one. But nobody is telling you that if the strategy is easy to understand and to read, it's going to be easy to have it as a profitable one, just because the market sometimes is not easy at all, and that's the beauty of it. That's the just like masterpiece, just to make it work in every situation. Let's start today. I would say here is quite perfectly visible what is going on. You're just in the middle, maybe in the beginning, but I would say a little bit like in the middle of the tendency, and the rate of change that is getting a little bit, that it's getting a little bit upper, a little bit scaring us, but anyway, it's gonna be all just fine. We gotta get this for the downward one, and I do think that it's still gonna be falling. Let's check. So we are just falling and falling and falling and falling, and look at that. Of course, the moving average is just right here where the chart is, but look at the rate of change. Look how actually it's not perfectly combined with what's going on. I must say that it's just not, I would say not the lookalike line. So if we are comparing rate of change and the moving average, there's a little bit difference, but if you know how to handle that and how to look at that, it's not gonna be a problem. Let's check it more. So my next one, and I would say, guys, maybe it's gonna sound a little bit impolite, but there's the big difference between filming and recording videos before dinner and after. After you are so calm, maybe a little bit lazy, and it's not like me not wanting to make it, but just my brain. So while I've been telling you all of that, here's what we are just having. Look at that, there's obviously an upward trend, not that smooth, not only based on the green candles, but quite a visible and obvious one. Look at the rate of change. Here is some tricky stuff. We are already above 0, and we may actually be at the peak, and after that peak we may actually fall. Here is some chances for that, but still I do think 1 minute is going to be just enough. We are detecting that it's just slowly rising. I would say this strategy is not enough. I mean, indicators for the right and perfect strategy is not enough. It's too simple and clear signs. There's no indicator, but that's the profit. There's no indicator that can show us some perspectives, that can show us what's going to be next minute, next 2 minutes, and that is actually not so sensitive to the candles also. And look at that. We are in the middle. We are already in the middle, and here is the tricky stuff. It's just like that. So rate of change showing us we still getting downwards, so we are like at the bottom, and we may actually be already below 0, but we actually as if like having some space. And the thing is, right here, just to understand, are we gonna get more downward, or this is just the break-in? And I would say when I entered, I was pretty sure that it's gonna be some plateau. But I entered at that position. Can you see that? I am just at the bottom of the bottom. And this is a little and tiny problem for that. But I do think that it's gonna be still the falling, just because the only reason there wasn't any clear signs, it's going to be the break-in, so we got to get back. And the moving average and the rate of change were not showing like, oh my God, we're getting so downward, because look at that. Just look at that. We're getting downward at the chart, but the rate of change showing us we're getting upward. But anyway, just handle it, just done. So the real conclusion out of this latest and the previous situation, that the rate of change is working a little bit in advance. And that's the beauty of that indicator, just because moving average together with some indicators that are so sensitive only to the candles are going to be the problem, because we are just stating what's going on already and there's no info what's going to be right here in a minute. And with the rate of change, here is just a little bit, it is just a little bit earlier than it's actually happening. Maybe it's just the seconds, or just later, even less than the seconds. But anyway, that makes us to be a little bit more certain what's going to be at least next, maybe 10 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. And in some cases, especially look at that estimated level. Even if we're going to rise right now and going to continue to rise, it may be still enough for us to have this just below this estimated level and have it just as a profit. Yes. So again, I don't know why, but I just found the situation, because here is just like the clear situation, and without any, fear or regrets, gonna make my bad. And still, look at that. Look what we are just having. I would say maybe it's gonna seem to you a little bit, how to say that, I don't know, inconvincing. But this is not just because something bad about the chart, something bad about the binary options or the Quotex or stuff, or about me. This is just, look at those two indicators. Look at that strategy. It seems like, how to say that, like bold, like the naked. Like something is missing, like we need something more. We definitely need something more to get it working, and to get it not accidentally working, but just perfectly working. And something happened. Look at that. Look at this rate of change. Compare with what is just going on. Just had it, all of that as a profit. And please follow. And I must say, the rate of change is not an easy indicator. Yeah, the whole picture is easy, but this indicator is not the easy one. And in some more complicated strategies, it actually may mislead you a little bit, because you need to remember about this time in advance. And sometimes you're just looking for the simple combinations of all indicators. There is lots of indicators like that, like CCI, RSCI. And if you are just forgetting a little bit how actually the rate of change works, that may be a problem, even it's a part of the big strategy. So we just done, and we handled that. I wouldn't say that's the perfect one. I wouldn't say I was the perfect one. I wouldn't say that it was the strategy that was perfect. The market was quite good. We found some easy and nice situations where actually we could use lots of strategy and be correct about it. So anyway, test it, try it, and that's just the learning. That's the process of it. So